I would like to thank all the people in Bricolage who worked really hard to help Anna and Camelia think of this beautiful, beautiful artwork right here. And basically they took different ideas from what we came up with during our different sessions. We spent like about four or 5 weeks like doing different artworks back and forth with different groups and basically thinking about what we're going to put out there. And this up here is just a little drawing of how it's going to look like how the outside looks like. And basically we're going to split it up into this piece over here, this here, this hole right over here, this piece here, and then the rest here. So when you look at it far away, it's going to look really awesome.
And I want to explain that the way that we have this measured is at the peak point right here, we're looking at 18 feet. So this guy right here is about 18 feet tall. So you look at it really small here, but then when you would walk up to it from the park, it would just be like this ginormous thing. So, and this dancer. Vera, do you want to take us through a little bit of what each one of these elements represents, maybe just to kind of help?
So basically what we started off with, what Loyola and this community meant to us and what this building is basically. And in the building we saw people weaving. There's a weaving room over there. And so this old lady right here, and we also thought of an idea about elderly people teaching, and so she's weaving her culture and thoughts into all of them. And he is tutoring her, because over here they do tutoring as well. And then he is achieving, but also he has disabilities, because in this building there are disabled kids and they're able to come here still and learn, but he's achieving stuff from doing all that. And this is a dancer for culture and different diversity in here. And of course for swimming with achievement, and Lake Michigan also.
We're also going to be working with cement, and we're going to be sculpting different elements. You guys have all seen a quilt, and the idea of taking different pieces and putting them together to create a story. And that is part of the micro design. So these are the big design elements, and there's going to be micro design elements within that. So in a lot of these flows, there's going to be these little squares that are going to be created by all the students that are part of this session and the spring session. That are going to tell different stories or different things. You know, maybe somebody's going to do an eye, maybe somebody's going to do, you know, someone cooking or whatever's important to that particular person. And we're going to take all those little squares and piece them together. So when you walk up to the wall, not only from far away will you see some of those big elements, but as you come closer to the wall, you're going to see even more micro elements that tell even more of a story about what's happening within these walls. So do you guys see on the left there how there's a piece of mirror with no lines? And then the piece of mirror with lines. Okay? From that process, we take it to the table that those mirrors are on, and those are hand broken. And then from there, the slightly smaller pieces are brought over here. So Kathleen's going to be broken. So she's breaking with her arms the bigger pieces with her hands. And then those smaller pieces will be brought over here. And with this little tool, will be cracked and broken into the final smaller size. Okay?
Are you camera?